everybody, and welcome back. Here we are at Brew and BBQ. I'm waiting in line for some food. Move the fence. Thanks for upholding the sentiment there, Gaskin. And thank you very much for the kind words there, 1TS Ale. And what a perfect name, Ale, because here we are at the Brew and BBQ, where there is lots of ale, and there is live music, and there's a whole party going on out here. Even though the weather's a little gray, and, well, I don't know if it's going to rain or not. I guess we'll see. We'll see. But here I wait for my flatbread brisket. We'll see how long this takes. I've been in line for about 5 minutes or so, so not so bad. This food is included with the meal plan for those that are wondering. So if you are planning on coming down to the Brew and BBQ, fear not. If you have the meal plan, you can get the entree items here. And we'll take a look at the menu in just a moment once we get the food here. And it's nice to be back in this area again. You can catch Alpenfury going by while listening to some good tunes. And honestly, this band is pretty good. I don't know what the name of them. We'll check out their name. It's posted to the right of the stage, but I can't really see it right now. But these guys are great. It's kind of like a bluegrass band. Love bluegrass. Bluegrass is some good drinking music, you know. If you're gonna drink some beer, you want to listen to some bluegrass. And yeah, it's windy. It's windy. There's once I get out of the line here, you'll see there are a bunch of beer stands over yonder, and they are all at risk of blowing away. I've seen a few of them already kind of like take flight out there. Taking flight. So they got a few different menu items here. This is the thing I ordered. I wonder if I could just have it. I guess someone else probably ordered it, which does not bode well for me, because that means that I gotta wait for a whole nother one to come out of the oven. But it looks like they're putting them in the oven pretty frequently, so that's not so bad. Yeah, the weather forecast today was pretty bizarre. So I checked yesterday, and it was like 100% chance of thunderstorms all day today. And, well, I haven't seen the thunderstorm yet. And then it also said this morning that there was going to be, like, on and off rain. Hasn't rained yet, but I guess we'll see what happens here. Here you get a good look at what's going on here. It smells amazing. All the barbecue food. Does seem to be taking a little bit of time, but that's good, because all the other restaurants are a little too quick. The brisket? Okay. It's coming, apparently. So this is probably the most exciting way for me to have started this live stream. I am aware. This is riveting content here. So thanks to all y'all that are sticking through it. At the end of this, I am going to get that brisket, flatbread brisket, and we're gonna have a real-time review of how it is. I also have a beer in my pocket, yes, in my pocket, that I got from one of the tents over there, and we'll take a little look at what the different brands are. So there are different beer brewing companies that are going to be appearing over the course of this event, which is running for the month. So if you show up this weekend, I think you're going to get some different beer options than you'll get next weekend, and so forth, because I think they're going to have different and various brewing companies showing up, which is pretty exciting, of course. But I already forgot the name of the the brewery that I got the beer from. I think well, that can't be the name of the brewery. If it is, it's pretty cool. But the title that it's saying there on the top says Intense by Nature, which would honestly be a great name for the tent company. And Jay's Lookout Point is right back there. That's what we're calling it, Jay's Lookout Point, where you can get right up close and personal with Alpenfury. Is unfortunately off limits. You can't get past here unless, of course, you work the Brew and BBQ event. But that I am not a part of, so I can't get back there. So we're gonna have to wait, I guess, till the end of the month before we can go and stand right there and get those awesome action shots. But it's okay. It just makes it all that more special if it's not available all the time. And look at this. The weather forecast was saying noon thunderstorms. Does it look like thunderstorms? I don't know. I got a bone to pick with this guy, this weatherman. Got a bone to pick. And there is the oven. Krishna in the hizzy. Cool. You're at the park. Awesome. So. I guess a word of advice to y'all that are thinking about coming down here and getting some food. This brisket flatbread seems to be the menu item that's taking the absolute longest to make. But that might be a good thing. That might be a good thing because, you know, all good things take time, as they say. But I would like to get my hands on this food because I am hungry. And, you know, well, I guess we don't have such a bad view over here. We get to see Alpenfury go by every now and again. And here it comes. I can hear the howl. There she blows. Minna. What up, Rico? Rico in the hizzy. Good to see you in the chat. Are you coming down for Brew and BBQ, Rico? So far, so good. No rain. I did bring my umbrella just in case, but I don't know if we're gonna need it. This isn't like the kind of skies that are indicative of a thunderstorm. Not normally. I mean, I did see some gray clouds this morning, but not since I got to the park. It is windy, but I guess things could change. Let's take a look over here. Oh, it's like blue skies everywhere. And I've mentioned it already, but the bluegrass music is the perfect soundtrack to this. And here we go. Okay, this could be, I think this one's gonna make two. Yes, we're gonna slice it in two. One half of this will be mine. Yeah, I was also thinking it was gonna rain. I almost postponed this live stream because I thought it would be thunderstorms all day like the weather forecast said, but lo and behold, can't trust anything that they say. I feel like this year has been the absolute least accurate possible. Like, if they say it's going to rain, it's going to be nice and sunny. If they say it's going to be nice and sunny, it's going to be raining. It's like the opposite. I don't know what these guys are doing. Yeah, this food does look good. I'm really excited to actually eat it. It's been a while. We've been streaming for 10 minutes. I was already in line for a little while. I think we had a bit of a food casualty here. After all that wait, the pizza slice fell off. Some toppings were removed. A tragic event for sure. Let's see if the same thing happens with mine. Yeah, that was mine. Yep. So close, but so far. You reach out and grab it. Okay, I got the bread, garlic bread. Now let's see. Awesome. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Hey, all right. I did it. I got the food. I'm out of the line. Who thought coming to Canada's Wonderland would involve waiting in lines? All right, now I got to battle the wind on the way to a table. Let's see if I can get one with some shade. There's none with shade. All right, I'm gonna have to. Just gonna take this one here. We get a nice view of the band, and I can eat the food and give it a nice. Well, I'll give it a review. Let's take a little closer look at it, I guess. Here it is. So this is the smoked brisket flatbread. So this item is included with the meal plan, if you're wondering. So you won't have to pay extra. You do have to pay extra for the beer. Let me take that out of my pocket. Here it is. This is the beer that I got. This is 7%. They told me it tastes like a light lager, though, even though it's a strong beer. High Gravity Brewing. That is the name of the brewery. Okay. And it's a cool can. Apollo 7, cool name. It's got the galaxy thing on it. I'm digging it before I've even sampled it, so this is cool. Parker is not dead. I'm glad to hear Parker is not dead, and I'm glad to see you in the chat. Brain Wiggle, good to see you in the chat too, my friend. You're going to going without the kid on Tuesday. Yeah, let's see how this flatbread is. I'm gonna try it right now. I wonder if it's gonna be like piping hot and I'm gonna burn my mouth on it. Let's take a look. Maybe here I'll flip the camera around so you can watch me in real time eating this thing. This was a long wait for this, I will admit. This was a little bit of a longer wait than I was imagining. This wind has made my hair absolutely insane today. Not that it's any less insane on other days, but it is windy. So I would suspect that some of those wind-related rides like Windseeker and Skyhawk and Drop Tower may not be functioning today. All right, I'm gonna crack the beer. Here we go. Cheers, Ryan. Cheers to everybody. There it is. Hey, they weren't lying about that. That does taste like a light lager, even though it's 7%. It's crazy. And it's a good value because all the beers here are the same price. So if you want to get best bang for your buck, you're going to want to go for a 7%er. All right, I'm going to try this. I got to shout over top of the music here. If it's only picking up my voice, you're just hearing me shouting. I'm not shouting at you. I love you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just shouting because I can't hear my own voice. All right, I'm going to try this flatbread brisket. I'm going to have to weigh down the plate with the beer because it's windy. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Very nice. It's got some jalapenos on it. And the brisket throughout. And other than that, it's basically a flatbread pizza. Oh my god. This is actually pretty good. They got a nice barbecue sauce thing going on here too. Oh wow. I'm getting some of the meat on that. The dough is very good. It's a really good consistency. This is pretty good. I'm impressed. The wait for it wasn't the greatest, and the lineup that I was in wasn't very long. But it took like 15 minutes in that line to get this. But it's good, and it's yeah, you're right. Canada's Wonderland food is never good. I mean, I'm not going to say it's never good. It's rarely good, but this is actually good. I like this. The smoked brisket flatbread, if you don't have the dining plan, it's going to run you $12.50. $12.50 to get you this, and it gets you a piece of garlic bread as well. Looks like this. I'll have that after. I don't know. So World Cup, that's next weekend. I don't know. I mean, they're doing this again, the Brew and BBQ next weekend. So every weekend till the end of the month. So I do feel like I'll probably be there. My God, the wind almost blew the whole friggin' gimbal away. I don't know. I assume that there'll be some overlap with FIFA fans and people from out of town coming to the park to check out what Canada's Wonderland's all about. So maybe in a way I'll catch FIFA fans, but like from the park, you know. Because I gotta think about my own self-preservation, you know. If I go downtown with all the FIFA fans, I'm putting myself at risk, you know. I gotta get into that situation. I gotta get out of that situation. I mean, going downtown on the weekend and trying to get home is already painful enough. No, I didn't get say napkins. So you might see some sauces and whatnot all over my face. I assure you, it's not my intention to show you such things. But as I mentioned, I didn't grab napkins. Well, now I'm not about to walk around and try and find out where the napkins are. Although I know where they are. I can see them right over there. Attendance today? Well, I wouldn't be surprised if it's because of the weather forecast. Like, the weather forecast was saying it's going to be thunderstorms all day. And it is windy, and it was a little cloudy earlier, but it hasn't rained. 40,000 yesterday? Wow. Crazy. Crazy. But, so when I got here, well, I came here, I wasn't here yesterday. I came here on Thursday. I made an update video, you may have seen it. They weren't doing any tests on Daredevil. But when I got here today, I really suspected that nothing would be happening Daredevil-wise because of the threat of bad weather. But from the parking lot, I was walking along the sidewalk that goes past the Daredevil, and they were running the audio, like the audio that plays before you go off of, before the ride starts, like, you know, all the safety stuff, like please, you know, keep your hands and feet in the ride vehicle and blah, blah, blah. They were testing that out. I was a little bit surprised, but I didn't see any people down there, so I don't know, maybe it was just a glitch. Maybe the thing's going off like every hour or something. Yeah, I think it will. I hope it will. I mean, flight deck was so bad that even like the most minor improvement would be a massive step up. So I don't see how it could get worse. I mean, I hope it gets better, but I don't see how it could get worse. R.I.P. the bat. Is the bat down again? It's always a gamble with the bat. She either flies or she does not. She hangs tight upside down. Yep. This thing is, not only is it tasty, but it is very filling. Like, I'm still munching on this thing, and I'm feeling my stomach getting full. Kind of wish it wasn't so windy, because if I pick up my beer is holding down my plate right now. It's anchoring my plate. Maybe done indefinitely? Greg, are we... This is some big news that is getting broken right here. Breaking news on Jordan's World today on this live stream. The bat might be done indefinitely. Please elaborate if you have any more info. The bat is one of my low-key favorite rides here at the park. I do not want to see it go. Even though a lot of people don't like it, and it's broken down like 80% of the time. We need to get some details. I'll head over once I'm done eating. Once I'm done eating, and I do a little loop around here, we're gonna do our normal walk around the park, and we're gonna take a look. Finally, someone loves the bat like I do. Absolutely. You know, we're few and far between us appreciators of the bat, but we're out there. We're out there. And hear our voices when we say we don't want the bat to leave. Apparently needs major overhaul. Leave Dragonfire alone. Well, the thing with Dragonfire is like, it's got so much history with the park, right? So you can't get rid of that. It's like Wild Beast. Like, Wild Beast is a nightmare to go on, but you gotta give it credit for being around for so long, and you gotta understand the history. And there's something, you know, kind of magical about going on it. But the bat, I can see, is kind of a copy and paste of these like Vekoma boomerang coasters. They're like all over the world, and they're all the exact same. You know, they're not even like slightly different. If I could make one huge improvement to the park, what would it be? That's a really good question. Maybe the food could be better. But this food, can they have this all year round? I mean, they have these pop-ups. The same thing with Oktoberfest last year. They had some really great, you know, options that just came up for like a brief while, and then we go back to the kind of subpar prison food, as one person called it, that they serve around here normally throughout the season. But yeah, I guess more shade in the lines. Yeah, that's a good one. An RMC would be sick. Be so sick. And that's the thing, like, maybe they can do something where they kind of create a hybrid out of Wild Beast, so we don't have to lose it, we don't have to lose the history behind it, but we also don't have to like feel like we're gonna die every time we go on it. Yeah, if they converted Wild Beast into the RMC, they'd be right there. They don't need to think about the extra space. But there are other spaces available too. But we got a lot of space where the go-karts were. That's not being used. We got a lot of space where the Kingswood Musical Theater is, not being used. There's space where Time Warp, aka Tomb Raider, used to be. I'm almost done my smoked brisket flatbread. Let me tell you, for those of y'all that haven't been here since the beginning, this was really good. I'd recommend this. It took me about 15 minutes to get it in the line. It was a little bit longer than I was expecting to wait, but it was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. I caught some of that wait at the beginning of this live stream. I didn't anticipate on still being in the line when the live stream started, so that's why you caught like the first 10 minutes of this live stream was me waiting in the line. Rate the best flat rides? Well, honestly, like one of my favorite flat rides here is the one that's not been open this whole season, Sledgehammer. I love Sledgehammer. That's an awesome ride. Cheers again. But I have a lot of appreciation for Wild Nightmares. I love that ride. I did a history video on that ride that's on the channel somewhere. If you search through the videos, you will find it. The Shockwave is another really good flat ride. I like Cyclone as well. Oh, Tundra Twister. Tundra Twister is one of my faves. My newest favorite flat ride is this, Apollo 7. This is great, 7%. All right, I'm gonna try the garlic bread now. So this is another thing that Canada's Wonderland is kind of known for, is very stale bread as a side option. So let's see here how this one goes down. Okay. This is actually pretty good. It's a little stale. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little stale. But the good thing about garlic bread is when you put it in the oven and you get that crisp thing going on around the sides, it masks a little bit of the staleness because you're like, hey, it's supposed to be a little hard anyway. So, in a way, they've done the best with what they could for this. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as good as the flatbread brisket. That was good. That was like, I would actually recommend that. If this was like just a meal item that they were selling as like an individual item, I'd be like, don't bother. And it's not like overly garlicky either. You know, you get garlic bread, you want it to like explode with flavor. This is kind of like more subtle. It almost is like, actually, I've had these garlic bread sticks that you can get at like Loblaws in the frozen food section. And you just like throw it in the oven or whatever. I was gonna say it tastes a little bit like that, but it's honestly, those ones are maybe a little better. Those ones have a bit more flavor to them. They always kind of come out a little like weird in terms of the consistency, but the flavor is normally pretty good. Not bad though. Ayo, Greg and the hizzy getting busy. Fair enough, dude. We just did a nothing more iconic than the red headband and the blue support beams. This is what it is. We're here. We're right next to Jay's lookout point. That's what I'm calling it. It's right in the corner where you get the closest to Alpenfury as it goes by. However, you cannot access it at this point in time because the food shacks are in the way. So those will be there until the end of the month. So if you want that sweet lookout point, you're gonna have to wait, unfortunately. The whole weather forecast situation is a scam. We've debunked it today. They said it was going to be thunderstorms all day. I contemplated, I was going to post the link and everything for this live stream yesterday, and then I looked at the forecast. Thunderstorms all day. Move the fence. Move the fence. Let's move that fence. Said thunderstorms all day. And I was like, literally like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to postpone this live stream. I'll have to come on Sunday and hope for better weather. It's blue. The sun is hitting. I'm gonna get a sunburn. You don't get a sunburn in a thunderstorm. All right. Honestly, Alpen must have gone down because I haven't seen it go by. Okay. Here we go. Let's find out. Let's find out the answers to all of these questions. If Alpen's running, if the park's busy, because we are going to start our walkabout right now. I've tried the food. I tried the flatbread, smoked beef brisket flatbread, and it was really good. The garlic bread that it came with was so-so. It is included with the meal plan, and there are other food items where I'm going to show you those. First, we're going to explore this Brew and BBQ situation first a little bit. Then we're going to do our walkabout. It's a little windy today, so if the audio is a little garbled, don't blame me. Blame the wind. Okay, here we go. So we are here in the event space for now. So this is the menu here. Never seen a curly mullet before. We'll get used to it, buddy. So we got the sesame glazed barbecue smoked pork rib, $11.40. We got the spice wood-fired chicken thigh, and it's a little confusing. So this is, yeah, okay, so that top one is referring to that picture, this bottom one to this one. It says zigzag. It's like a switchback. So smoked beef brisket flatbread, that's what I got, $12.49. And then you can also get an option for a cheese if you are not a meat eater, and then there's some peach cobbler and smoked salmon candy available. These are all available with your meal plan. Yeah, although the peach cobbler, no, I guess it isn't, but the other ones are. So anyway, those are the food options. I tried the brisket, and it was great. It was great. The Passport Bar is open, of course, makes sense. Okay, so this was funny. These beer tents came up today, and it is jalapenos. Yeah, it's jalapenos. So it was good, and it wasn't too spicy. So if you're not a fan of spice, don't worry too much about it. But here are a bunch of different breweries that are, we got Whitewater Brewing Co. here. How's it going, guys? Whitewater. Oh, you do the summer splash, the Bellini.
Yes.
That is so good. That kept me going all summer. Yes, I did. This is like the Yukon Striker one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that one's fantastic. Yeah, amazing. I am. Right now I got this 7% Apollo 7.
How's that?
It's pretty good, actually. Yeah. They were kind of explaining it tastes like a light lager, but it's strong.
Okay.
It's not fully like a light lager, but it is surprisingly smooth for being 7%. Yeah. Do you guys have any strong beers here? Or?
The strongest thing we've got is going to be White Face Monster.
Okay.
What do we have? 363 for this? 6.5.
6.5. Nice, and it's an IPA.
It's
Sweet.
really nice hazy IPA. Probably one of the best hazy IPAs you're going to get your hands on in Ontario.
Nice.
Really tropical, really fluffy and fruity.
Yeah.
It's great.
Amazing. So, are you guys here every weekend for this event, or are they? Yeah, you are. Okay, amazing. Cool. Good to know. I will be trying that for sure. Thanks so much. Yeah. Hey, how's it going, man?
How you doing?
Good. I love that shirt. Green Day Dookie style Allura Brewing.
That's the idea.
Nice. I'm doing a live stream right now, so.
Hello, everyone. Hello, Will.
Hello. So here we are with Allura Brewing.
Yes,
I've
sir.
tried the Allura Borealis before. It's amazing. It's actually my wife's favorite beer.
Wonderful.
And we got some others here, huh?
Yeah, so we've got the Lady Friend IPA. That's a nice, easy drinking West Coast style, but not heavy hop like a lot of the West Coasts are now.
Okay.
Very easy drinking, 6% still, so it's got a good kick. We've got the Free Fields Lager. It's by style, it's just technically just a lager, but because of the hardness and the mineralization of the water in Allura, the Wellington County area has really hard water. It actually makes it more of a European style, so it tastes more like a true Grolsch, Beck's, that kind of thing, more of like, you know, real German Bavarian style.
Amazing.
And then we've got our Allura Light, which is our straight up American light lager, 3.8% in the stubby cans like the North Americans love.
Gotcha.
And then for the kids, we have a non-alcoholic IPA.
For the kids, look at that, amazing. Get them hooked on IPAs early. I love it. This one looks really good. The Lady Friend. You said that was 6%?
6%, yeah.
And it's an IPA. Wonderful. Well, I will definitely be trying that later on. And you're. So this is actually from just over there. This is the 7% strong beer. Yeah, they said it tastes like a light lager. It's not quite like a light lager, but it is surprisingly smooth for a strong beer.
So it's like a 7% like lager then?
Yeah.
But it's smooth for 7%. You don't get many lagers that's smooth.
Exactly, yeah. No, I have to rate it for that. It's pretty good. But I'm going to try all these beers. This is the plan. Are you guys around for the whole, the whole month? Yeah, awesome. Sweet.
Might not be me here all the time. I'm here all weekend, but yeah, we're going to have people rolling in and out all weekend. Yeah.
And hopefully it's not as windy as it's been today.
It's the worst, but hey, we're here. We're having fun.
There you go. Right on, man. Thanks so much. Take care. All right, over here we got the Cowbell. Cowbell. I don't know if I've ever tried anything by them before. That guy's accent does rule. Should I go over and tell him that? He's having a conversation. Let's, he probably knows. He probably knows. It's amazing. It's great. It's great. It's.
Are we live right now?
We're live, yeah. Yeah. High Gravity Brewing. So good. And I was mentioning already that I love the look of the can, like the galaxy thing going on. It's great. And honestly, like for a 7% beer, this is wild how you don't taste that at all. Like it's smooth, yeah.
A lot of people say it's a very crushable beer.
Oh yeah, it's probably dangerous in that sense.
Yeah, it is. It's available in most LCBOs, most beer stores.
Okay.
Fortinos, Loblaws, majority of the Sobeys banners as well too.
Amazing.
And in your local C&Gs, your convenience and gas stations.
So you can get it everywhere.
We're trying to grow as much as possible. We want to be the #1.
Well, hey, you've already made a believer out of me, so. Yeah, so Jordan's World is the YouTube channel. Yeah, there's a couple other Jordan's Worlds, but if you type in Jordan's World, Canada's Wonderland, I'm here like every other day doing live streams and stuff. So,
awesome.
yeah.
Are you on Instagram? Can I?
I'm on TikTok. If you go Jordan's World TikTok, you'll find me there, but most of the videos are on YouTube. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, take care.
Enjoy.
Yeah, thank you, I will. Very nice people. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to take some planning for sure. And what do we got here? Something in the water brewing. Oh, these are the ones that... Hey, how's it going? I'm doing a live stream here. I have. I've tried the Daredeviler IPA before.
Perfect.
And I loved it. It's so good.
It is good. It's a
Yeah.
West Coast IPA.
Yeah, I love IPAs.
Fine, we also have our peach crispy, where you're gonna get a really dainty peach on the notes.
Okay.
Tartness, but it's gonna be very refreshing, especially for this beautiful weather that
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds really delicious.
Yeah, this is the British Pilsner.
Okay.
Because we originally was from there, now we go up really big, now it's Thomas now.
Yeah.
And we have a longbow session IPA.
Oh, nice. And what's the percentage on that IPA?
This one is gonna be 4.9.
Oh, 4.9, okay. So So that's a nice
It's gonna
management.
be a little more heavy, 5.2.
5.2, yeah.
But look at this, you can keep it home.
It's so cool. I love that.
Memory alive.
Yeah, that's honestly like, I tried that the first day I got here for the season because I was like, hey, new beer, and it's also themed like the ride. So I gotta say, that was fantastic. If the ride is as good as the beer, then that's gonna be a good ride. Yeah, thank you so much. You're gonna be here for the whole summer?
Yes,
Yeah.
we're gonna be here for the whole summer.
Okay. Okay. Brilliant. Wonderful. Thanks so much. Take care. Sweet. Yeah, if you haven't tried that Daredeviler IPA, it is amazing. Let's see what we got here. Wild Card. Hey, how's it going? Wild Card Brewing. Can't say I've heard of you guys before. What do we have here?
Very new. So
Yeah.
we have a Kolsch,
Okay.
which is our 4.7. We have an Irish Red.
Okay.
We have also 4.7. We have a new one. It's a new test batch. It's a brown ale.
Okay.
We have our cream ale at 5%.
Nice.
And we have a hazy IPA.
Hazy IPA.
And a mocha, very rich, very chocolatey
Oh,
coffee.
Mocha Stout. How about that? And the Hazy IPA, what's the alcohol percentage on that?
That's 6.
6%. Amazing. Cool. Yeah, I love IPAs. I'll definitely give that one a shot once I'm done this one. So you guys are going to be here for the whole month?
Yes, we have
Yeah.
3 weekends, yes.
Yeah, okay, wonderful.
We're just here next week and the week after.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, take care, man. Hey, how's it going, guys? Very good. We're doing a live stream here, checking out all the different beers. So we are Bellwood's Brewery. Okay, amazing.
Yeah, the brewery is in Toronto.
Okay.
In Austinton and London and Queens.
Okay.
And we have 5 options right now. We have a Bellweiser, which is a Pilsner.
Okay.
We have a Yatsu, Pale Ale.
Jutsu.
Monogamy Mandarina, it's a single hop IPA.
Okay.
West of the Moon, which is a West Coast IPA, collab with Dominion City.
Okay.
And Jelly King, it's a sour beer with pineapple, tangerine, and
Wow.
grapefruit.
Pineapple, tangerine, and grapefruit.
Yeah,
That sounds amazing.
that's really good.
And the West Coast IPA, what's the percentage on that? That's 6.5?
6.5.
Wow,
6.5,
nice.
6.4, 5.6, 4.8.
4.8. Okay.
and 5.6.
5.6 on that one.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Cheese is Fair Parade, so it's all natural.
Oh, it's all natural? A fruit parade? Wow. That's amazing. That sounds great. Cool. And you guys are going to be here for the whole month, right?
Just for this weekend.
Just for this weekend. Okay,
Yeah.
so you heard it here, just for this weekend.
tomorrow, guys.
Today and tomorrow. All right, Bellwood's Brewery. I think I'm definitely going to have to try either one of these 2 at the end before this day is over. And then I'll probably have to come back tomorrow and then try the other 3.
That's great. That's great. We'll be here.
Right on. Sounds good. All right, thanks a bunch, guys. Yeah, take care. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so that's a little limited there. That one is just for this weekend. Hey, how's it going? It's going good. It's going good. We're doing a little live stream here, checking out what's going on at this event. So, doing great here. Slabtown. Is that the name of the brewing? Yeah, Slabtown. Cool. That's a cool name. Slabtown. I can't say I've heard of it before. So, what do we have here?
Serving beer and cider today. I've got
Okay.
4 ciders, 1 beer here.
Okay, 4 ciders, 1 beer. Nice. And whereabouts do you guys make this?
We're in Uxbridge.
Uxbridge. Okay, right on. Cool, cool, cool. Uxbridge represent. So there's a mojito cider. So so that tastes like a mojito or like a cider?
It's a cider with actually mulled mint.
Okay.
And fresh squeezed lime in it. Tastes like mojito.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
And we use
amazing.
the lime's actually in the batch as we make it.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Wow. That's so cool. And then there's a lemon tea cider. There's the Mexican lager. Mexican lager. Is that going to be like kind of a Corona? Yeah.
Kind of a knockoff
Okay.
of Corona.
Nice. And then cherry. That sounds really nice. Wow. What would you say is your personal favorite out of the batch?
My personal favorite of that batch is the beer.
Is the beer? You're a beer guy.
I'm a beer guy, so our Mexican
Okay.
lager is it's fresh ingredients and it's very well made.
Right.
I'm making in small batches, so it's all
Okay. Wonderful. That's awesome. And how about yourself?
Definitely the mojito.
The mojito.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay, well, I'm going to have to try both of those. Not right now, obviously, because I have a beer already, but I'll be back. Are you here for the whole month or just the weekend?
We're for every weekend of the
Every
month.
weekend.
They're doing it 3
Okay.
weekends in a row. We're
Yeah.
already signed up for the next week.
Amazing. So that means I can definitely try some of your products. Amazing. Cool. Thanks so much.
Well, thank you.
All right, take care. So yeah, lots of nice people here at the park today, and we got some cornhole going on, and some gigantic checkers. It's a good time. It's a good time. And then people said it was going to be, the weathermen said it was going to be thunderstorms all day. But as you can see, it's a magical day. It's blue skies. It is a little windy. We've seen some of these tents almost fly away. And you know, that might even increase the difficulty level for the cornhole game, because the wind is actually so strong it might carry these beanbags further away. Aurora Borealis, yeah, the wind is crazy. Yeah, the tents are begging to blow away with the wind. I saw one of them like take flight. I think it was the Aurora one earlier. I took some videos before I started the live stream, so I'll probably do like an update video as well. And you'll see them kind of struggling with the wind. It's kind of funny. I live relatively close to the park, not super close. I wish I lived closer, because depending on the traffic, sometimes it takes me longer than I'd like to get here. But I live close enough that I can come here pretty frequently. But so that was our little tour through the Brew and BBQ. I think there was one beer stand that I didn't hit up because I think the guy was in a conversation or something. But we'll do a little loop around the park, and then we'll come back to it. Let's see what's going on here. Daredeviler. Let's talk about some of the rides in the park. Daredeviler looking fantastic with the paint job being complete now. Everything's done. All the paint's done. Support beams, the track itself, the lift hill, the station, it seems. The little hangar-style tunnels that you go through in the queue. There's a little, I imagine, going to be like a gift store kind of thing over here. And this pole, which is going to eventually hold the sign for the Daredeviler, that is also painted. And there's a cherry picker underneath it. I assume they're going to keep that there to actually put the sign up eventually. Now, we've heard some rumors. We haven't heard any concrete news on when this thing's going to open. But the rumor mill, you know, has spun out some rumors. And that rumor is that Tuesday might be a soft opening. They might soft open this thing on Tuesday. That's not too far away. Today is Saturday. And my personal prediction is that it's going to open next Friday. No, this coming Friday. Oh, right on. Hey, you're on the live stream right now. Have a good one, guys. What was I saying? Oh, it's always great to see people IRL, you know. This is an online video, but it's fun when URL becomes IRL. Oh, Ryan, you live in Burlington? Yeah, it's a little tricky. Is that only Saturday and Sunday? Yeah, so it's going to be on the weekends. What Joanne's referring to is the Brew and BBQ. That event is only going to be happening on the weekends for the rest of the month, on Saturdays and Sundays. Maybe on Fridays, on some Fridays coming up, but it's not going to be happening on the weekdays, unfortunately. Burlington is sick. Yeah, so yeah, my prediction, that was what I was going to say, but I predict that the ride will open this coming Friday. That's my guess. It's not really based on too much outside of the fact that this park does like opening stuff on Fridays and or Saturdays. We just saw the reopen of the Mighty Canadian Mindbuster. That was on a Friday, right? That was like last Friday. And we saw last year Alpen Fury, that opened on a Saturday, if my memory serves me well. So I think, and we did hear some rumors that it would be within the next 2 weeks, and that was a week ago. And this is, I don't know if this is intentional. Maybe this is, the wind did this, but this fence normally has the sort of, the cloth over top of it to help obscure, but now you can see right through it. You can see the tracks that all these cranes have been taking to get over there. But I did see them. I did an update video on Thursday, and I did see some gardeners in there that were trimming the foliage. Actually, these leaves that were kind of creeping up the fence over there, those are all trimmed. So there are things happening, but I do know that they got to get the plane. There was the famous F-14 fighter down there, and that has been taken away. Who knows where it is now? But the idea was to replace it with a biplane, the one that looks like the plane in the Daredeviler logo. And I have not seen that yet. And we also need the sign, of course, to replace the flight deck sign, which isn't there anymore, but the post is still there. Jerry in the chat. Hey, Jerry, how's it going? Looking forward to Daredeviler. Thought for sure they were going to take this ride down for the longest time. Is Sledgehammer running yet? That's a good question, because when I was here on Thursday, I did see a mechanic doing something. I'm not too sure. I'm not, you know, a ride mechanic myself, so I don't necessarily know all the inner workings of these rides. Like, actually, I'm really surprised at how much some of y'all in the chat know about the inner mechanics and workings of these rides. It's actually very impressive. I feel like I learn more every time I do a live stream, thanks to y'all. Now, speaking of gardening, we got all these plants that they planted here, right in front of the antique carousel, and I gotta say, they look great. You know, just another reason to just chill out in this area. And they put a bunch of plants over in that section as well. And then there's also some new plants on the other side of the antique carousel. And if you've ever watched this live stream before or my channel, you know what is about to happen. You know where we're headed. You know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say that if you go inside this little place here, you're going to find some real creepy stuff. Now, actually, what I'm going to say is move the fence. Move the fence. Why is this fence here? It doesn't do anything. It doesn't serve any purpose. Comment, move the fence, or move that fence. Either one works. Let's just move this thing already, because there is a statue thing behind it that actually looks kind of cool. Yeah, it's a relic of the past. Yeah, it's part of the old Time Warp Tomb Raider ride, and it's not really relevant anymore, but it just looks kind of nice. Yes, thank you, Jerry. Move the fence. There's a fence here for no reason. There's literally rope behind it. There's rope behind it. If you're gonna move, if you're gonna need a fence to stop people going there, put the fence right there, or put it further back. You know, this is like an area that people walk through, right? And when you walk through, you just see this fence. It looks like it's, you know, under construction or something's going on there. Just have it as a nice little decorative piece. So yeah, move the fence. Move the fence. All right, let's find out about Sledgehammer. Let's find out about Sledgehammer. It's more important. Yeah, this strong beer, 7%. It's nice. Okay, so as you can see, it's not like overly busy. There's not a lot of people walking around, but there are a lot of people in the queue for Cyclone. Normally when there's not that many people, they don't even open the switchback. They just have people coming out this way. But they got the switchback open and it is packed. Let's start a petition, please. Let's start a petition. Who do we need to talk to get that fence moved? Can we just move it ourselves? Do you think they'd ever notice? What if we just one day moved it off to the side? Do you think they'd move it back, or just be like, whatever? I feel like someone put up that fence years ago and then they just never moved. Like, no one ever touched it ever since. Well, you don't have to wait all the way for me to walk up to Sledgehammer to know that it ain't operating today. Let's see if there's anyone doing any active work on it. Nope. There are some ladders, but I did see, and you can check out on the update video that I did on Thursday. Scroll down, you're already on the channel, so it's not too far away. If you scroll down, you'll see it. The thumbnail says what is open and what is closed. Hey, how's it going? What's that?
Are you on stream?
I'm on live stream, yeah. Now you're on the live stream.
What up, guys?
What up?
Are you liking Wonderland so far?
I love Wonderland. I'm here all the time. It's a great place. You like working here?
It's nice, you know, it's nice. Nice people.
Yeah.
Nice weather.
Yeah.
Go on the rides for free, so.
Hey, that is the best perk for sure.
You have a good day.
You too, man. Take care. That's awesome. See, there's a good reason to work at Wonderland. You get to go on the rides for free. That's why you work here. Daredeviler still no. So Daredeviler, I did not see them do any testing. I did not see them doing anything really today. I did hear the audio track that is going to play before the trains are leaving the station. It's like one of those, you know, generic, make sure all your hands and feet are, all of them are, you know, safely in. Hey, what is happening here? Is Behemoth down? Oh my, whoa. Hey, how's it going? So, This area here, this is a little sad to see, Behemoth is down. I wonder if that has anything to do with the weather, the strong winds perhaps. Legendary Cherry. Interesting, interesting. Yeah. Ride's closed today? Ah. Oh, okay, okay. Does it have to do with the weather? Yeah. Right on. All right, thanks. Okay, well, you heard it there. It has to do with the weather. My prediction was right. So that's one prediction right. I wonder if my other prediction about the Daredeviler opening this Friday is going to be right. Can I have two predictions be right, or is it only one? All right, let's see what's going on over Backlot Stunt Coaster. With Behemoth down, this might have a higher wait time than usual, and oh my goodness gracious, I was right yet again. Second prediction. The line for this ride is 60 minutes. 60 minutes, 1 hour for Backlot Stunt Coaster. Would you wait 1 hour for Backlot Stunt Coaster? Have you been on Backlot Stunt Coaster? If you have, you already know what the experience is like. Does it justify waiting for an hour in this line? I will give you my personal answer to that. It's no. I think Backlot Stunt Coaster is one of those coasters that could use an upgrade as well. It was a unique ride, you know, in previous years as the only launch coaster in the adult, or I guess I should say all ages section of the park. But, I mean, since then we got Alpenfury. And if you go on Alpenfury and then you go on Backlot Stunt Coaster, well, you're going to notice a pretty noticeable drop in thrill level and overall quality. Even though they're both made by the same manufacturer, they're both made by Premier Rides, but obviously Premier is, you know, it's they've grown as a amusement park ride manufacturing company, and they have obviously outdone themselves with their latest creation, Alpenfury. Yeah, the theming too. Yeah, tear it down. Yeah, I agree. Tear it down. Why not? I like never go on it. I think all last summer I may have gone on Backlot Stunt Coaster one time, and honestly, I might not have even gone on it at all. I might be thinking about the year previous to that. Hard to know, but Queen City Raceway. Yeah, well, I mean, it used to be the Italian Job. Then they changed it to Backlot Stunt Coaster. This, the mighty Canadian Mindbuster. This is the newly reopened ride. Pretty long lineup for this. I'll go down here a little bit to take a better look at it. But I do love what they did with it. The retrack is very smooth. Keeps a sort of consistent smoothness throughout the whole thing. And there is a lot of people here in this line. So I do think that, let me see, what would this wait time? Probably like a 40-minute wait, I'm gonna say. Sounds about right based on what we're seeing there. 40 minutes, maybe longer. Unfortunately, it does take a little bit longer to load and unload with the trains there. They got 2 trains running. Yukon Striker. Oh no, Yukon Striker looks like it's down as well. Now, is this also weather related? Is this also weather related? What is going on here? This is no bueno, everybody. It's Spanish for no good. Spanish for no good, because it's weather related. It is weather related. So the winds, I guess, are so strong. Is that what it is? Because it's not. That's very interesting. What's going on here? Turn the effects back on. Yeah, they should, honestly, because that's one of those things that's like a premier staple, you know, is fire, pyrotechnics. I really wish there would have been more flames on Alpenfury. I didn't realize, like, when they advertised that, it made it seem like they were going to be shooting the flames out every single launch, but it's actually every 15 minutes. And then Premiere, they also do The Mummy, Revenge of the Mummy at Universal Studios, and that. Now, if you want flame effects, my God, that is that's wild. I actually got stuck one time in like the flame room. If anyone's been on that ride before, there's a room that you go into, and like the ceiling literally sets on fire, and you can feel the heat. It actually it feels like kind of nerve-wracking because you're like, am I actually going to get cooked alive in here? And I did get stuck in there one time. I did get stuck in there. Obviously, the flames weren't going the whole time, or else I actually would have been roasted. But the smell of the gas, and it was like the lights were all off. It was still not exactly the most comfortable experience. Concerned about the rides valleying? Yeah, that could be with the wind, I guess. But right now, the wind isn't so bad. Now, the mess hall, I should mention that some people have been asking, the fish and chips is available at the mess hall. If you're looking for the fish and chips, that was a menu item that was previously available. I think, where was it? I forget. It was at another eatery, but it's since moved, and it's now at the mess hall, which is in this area right outside of Tundra Twister. Now, will Tundra Twister be down as well because of this weather madness? This is pretty wild. A live POV. I wish. Okay, they are loading people, so I guess they are going to send Tundra Twister up. I wish I could do a live POV. I don't think I can do a live POV from any of the rides, except maybe like the Swan ride in the Kids World, Kidsville. But I ain't about to sit down on a swan and just go around in circles. Although maybe, maybe not right now. Wow, what is happening? There's so many people in line for Tundra Twist. I've never seen this side of the queue even open. Look at how many people are there. 12 or more hours. As much as I love the idea of doing a full day stream where I'm streaming for upward of 12 hours, I don't know that I physically would have the I don't think I'd physically have the whatever is necessary, the motivation, the no audio. That's weird. Is the audio back? Weird. Here, let me try and sort this out. Are we getting any audio? Let me know if there's still issues. Maybe I'm in a bad zone. Are we still muted? If anyone can identify whether the audio is back or not, that would be super. Yep, the audio is back. Okay, good, perfect. Okay, just in time for me to stumble upon this realization that Roadside Chicken has closed. No, why is this always closed? I don't understand. They actually have some pretty decent food here. The hand-breaded chicken wrap is honestly one of the best things I've had here. And I can't have it now. It's like they started closing that thing every day since I found out about the hand-breaded chicken wrap. They're like, oh, you like something here? Well, guess what? Let's go ahead and close that restaurant so you can never get it. So. Hey, Beto or Beto, right? Yo! Thank you for the kind words. And you're in Ottawa, bringing your family on June 21st. Tickets to Fastlane purchased. Yes, hopefully it'll be a sunny day. That's very exciting. I'm very excited for you. And very, very good idea to get that fast pass. You're going to be ripping through these lines because, as we're seeing today, there can be unforeseen issues like rides going down due to high winds. Vortex right now, 30-minute wait, but 10-minute wait with the fast pass. So you save yourself some time. Oh, it's your very first time in Canada's Wonderland? Amazing. Wow, that's awesome. I look forward to hearing your review, your experience. And yeah, it's always great to see what other people think. I mean, I'm here pretty often, so it's not exactly lost any magic, so to speak, but it's always interesting to get the perspective of a first timer. So Timbers Grill also closed today. Also closed. I mean, maybe it makes sense because the Brew and BBQ, they want to maybe point people in the direction of that area for food, but I don't know. It's still, what if people don't like that food? What if they don't like that food and they want to... Hey, I am, yes. Oh, right on. You're on a live stream right now, my friend. Have a great day, all right? Take care. So, Human Zoo. We're heading over to the Human Zoo. This is what I call the queue for Alpen Fury. It is a lot like a zoo. You're fenced in, and you get to be watched by all the people outside, like me and all those that are watching the live stream. Alpen Fury, Human Zoo, SMG, Super Mario Group in the hizzy. SMG. This line doesn't look so bad today. Look at this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows in the switchback, not occupied by people, but the rest is jam-packed. And it's a little hot when the wind's not blowing. So good luck to all those folk. What do we think? What do we think the wait time's going to be? Is the bat running today? The bat was not operating on Thursday. Stamina, that was the word I was looking for, yeah. I'm famous. Tanner, thanks. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for watching. So SMG, we're thinking an hour 45 minutes for the wait time for Alpen Fury based on what we're seeing here in the Human Zoo. Rico Timbers rarely opened the last 2 years. I mean, it's okay. Like I haven't really found a food item at Timbers that I find. Hey, you watch the videos? Oh, right on. You're on a live stream right now. Hey, good to see you guys. Take care. Have a great day. Awesome. Yeah, it's so funny. Like, I think I've only had one food item from Timbers, and I didn't really love it. Actually, no, I thought it was okay. It was like the honey sausage. It was the one I got on why do I keep saying Canada? On Victoria Day, where I accidentally, you know what? It wasn't my accident. This kid ran into me, and the hot honey sausage went right in the kid's ear. And yeah, I had to had to throw out that end of the food, but it was a pretty sizable item. So let's see. Here is the wait time. 120 minutes. SMG, we're so close. 15 minutes off. It is a 2-hour wait. But I don't know if that's true because I've seen 2-hour waits when the switchback is completely filled. So hey. when the switchback is completely full, so it's got a few rows. It's got 5, I believe it was, that we counted. They're not filled. So is that a true 2-hour wait? Maybe it would be a 1 hour 45-minute wait. So you, I think, are still right, SMG. I think you are still right. No, I think the internet is just kind of cutting in and out today. Maybe it's the wind. The wind is carrying the Wi-Fi away from me. So, look at that. I don't know if y'all heard that, but these people just came out of the gift store and said I'm going back again on Alpenfury. So, it goes to show, that's a real good testimonial for how good this ride is. Like, waiting for 2 hours or somewhat close to that, and then coming right out of it and being like, I'm going right back in the 2-hour line. Sounds crazy. It sounds very crazy, but try Alpenfury and you might have the same response. Clockworks not working. That's also a oh no, don't worry, it's working, everybody. Sorry, it is working. They're just loading right now. Daredeviler news, not so much. It's fully painted. It looks really nice. They don't have the plane up there yet. They don't have the sign up there yet, and the ride is not operating yet. It's the most important one. But we do have some predictions. We do have some rumors from the rumor mill, and that is that we're going to get a soft opening for the Daredeviler on Tuesday. And my own prediction is that it's going to open sometime next weekend, maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm kind of, my guess is Friday. It's not really based on too much. Now, the bat. Now, here's some interesting stuff we heard. I think Greg mentioned this earlier. I think Greg mentioned that there is a chance that the bat is going to be no more. Indefinitely closed, I think is what was mentioned. The fish and chips were fantastic. Amazing. Good to know. So, yeah, I know that was a popular food item before, and it moved. Joanne, do you know where that food item was located previously? Because it's I can't recall, but I know that it wasn't at the mess hall, and people were looking for it, and then it ended up at the mess hall. So I forget where it was previously, but if you are looking for the fish and chips, it is at the mess hall. And as Joanne has mentioned, it is good. It's fantastic. And I would take Joanne's recommendation because Joanne recommended that I get the jerk chicken, hand-breaded chicken tenders from Coasters when that was available. And I did, and it did not disappoint. It was amazing. All right, so we are heading on into Medieval Fair. If anyone saw the video on Thursday that I posted, we had a bit of an outage situation in this area. Wild Nightmares, Drop Tower, and Leviathan were all down at the same time.
The yellow one or that one?
Yeah, Canada Day is a great day to be here. It's going to be busy, for sure. It is going to be busy. Every day that there's fireworks here is very busy, and you know, if you can come out on a day that there's fireworks, I would recommend it. The fireworks shows that they have here are spectacular. And, oh no, Leviathan's closed. They got a riderless train on the track over there. It's okay, Greg. It's, you know, we've learned not to shoot the messenger. At least I hope that's what we've learned through human history. But this is a disappointing sight over here. Oh no. So this is basically, this is a flashback to Thursday, because Drop Tower is not working because that's a wind related one. It goes down when there's way less wind than there is now. And then we got Leviathan not operating. So now in this corner of Medieval Fair, all we got going is Wild Nightmares and the Viking ship. So, oh, look at this. This is a sight to behold. Not a single person in the queue for Leviathan. Either extensive overhaul or removal of the bat. Wow. What will the world be like without the bat? I don't know if I want to know. Look at that. He's got one team member sitting back there. Daryl in the house. Daredevil is going to open early July. Ooh. So we have a brand new prediction. Daryl, is that your prediction? Do you have some insider information? Can we learn more about why it is that it would open in July? What if Daredevil is actually good? Well, as I said before, if it's anything as good as the beer, the IPA is, then we're in for a good ride. But Flight Deck was terrible, so if it has to be slightly better, right? It can't be the same or worse. It feels so weird being in this space with nothing going on. So so this is wild. This is actually more wild than what happened on Thursday and what happened, when was it, last Saturday when I went on Mindbuster. They had a lot of closures on those days, but today, Behemoth is down, Leviathan is down, Yukon Striker is down, Drop Tower is down. 3 of the big 4 coasters at Canada's Wonderland are not operating today. Not operating today. Can you believe that? The Vikings Rage is operating. They're just loading. But 3 out of the big 4 roller coasters not operating today. It's a Saturday. This is crazy. And they were saying Behemoth is not operating because of the weather. And they said that Yukon Striker is not operating because of the weather. But the weather's fine. It's a bit windy. It's been windier. I don't know. And there's a substantial amount of people walking around. So this is one of those, this is like a theme park nightmare right now because you got big crowds and they got nothing to do. However, this is, well, it depends on whose perspective you're looking at it from. From the theme park's perspective, this is probably not a bad situation because they maybe save some money by not operating the rides, and they force the people to do other things. Some of those things might require additional money spending from the guests, like going to sample beers at the Brew and BBQ event, or, I don't know, play this soccer tournament game, or like throw rings over some bottles on a midway game, So it could be good from the perspective of the theme park in that way, but the perspective of the guest, this is not what you want to arrive to when you get to Canada's Wonderland. You don't want to find out that most of the major attractions here are closed. Behemoth, Leviathan, and Yukon Striker all not operating. That's what I heard too about the new trains saving the ride. Because honestly, I've tried some other SLCs like Mind Eraser, which is in Darien Lake, and that was great. Like the track was almost identical to Flight Deck, and just the ride vehicles being more comfortable, like a sort of deeper scoop, more flexible over-the-shoulder harnesses, made the whole thing so much better. You could tell what was happening. You didn't feel like you were getting physically assaulted. It was a good experience. So I'm hoping that that's what we can have with the Daredeviler. However, I also went on, what was it? Because the Mind Eraser is also made by Vekoma, who did Flight Deck. And then I went on Raptor at Cedar Point, and that was really good, but that's a B&M creation, so. Yeah, hopefully they do. I mean, it's very unfortunate to, especially if you're coming from like really far away, if you're coming from out of town, maybe even out of province, dare I say out of country, and you show up and the only big roller coaster here is Alpenfury and you have to wait 2 hours to get on it. That's, and Alpenfury is amazing. It is my favorite ride here at the park, but it is only 1 minute long. So, if you are here from out of town, you're going to wait 2 hours to, go on a 1 minute ride. It's a great 1 minute. It's a great 1 minute. but it still is just 1 minute. Took the scenic route that time. So the sweet spot, should we go in there again? This is a newly refurbished candy store. Looks pretty good in here, I gotta say. I've said it before. And they now have the Tang Hulu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I apologize to all those that know how to pronounce it and notice that I'm butchering it. But this is what you know what? I feel like they may have actually brightened the lights a little bit in here. That was my one complaint with this place, is the lights were a little dark. The lights previously looked like this area. See how this is like a little darker here? Still looks kind of cool with these, with the glass displays, all the candies. It's actually like kind of an art piece in itself. But my major complaint with this place, and not that I had any really, it looks nice in here, is that it was a little dark. But today it looks a lot brighter. So I guess they either watched my live stream or it was always the plan to make it a little brighter, and that just finally happened. Yeah, I wonder if this is like a new thing that the other coasters went down, and if it is, I wonder if we're going to see a massive increase in the wait time for Alpine Fury very soon. How many Vekoma coasters are running at Canada's Wonderland? How many? Well, the Bat is one. Flight Deck used to be one. What else do we got? I always space on these, like I know them, but then I forget. I challenge y'all in the chat to list all the Vekoma coasters in the park. I have not been on any rides today, and I don't know if I will, to be honest, because, well, with 3 of the big 4 roller coasters being down and the wait time for Mindbuster looking like it's probably going to be anywhere from like 40 minutes to an hour, I don't know. What am I going to do? I have not tried the fudge yet. I'm not really a candy guy. Like, I don't really have a sweet tooth, so to speak. But I do think I might try some stuff throughout the summer, but not too sure which. Go to the carousel. All right, let's go to the carousel. Let's see what the wait time is for the carousel. Maybe I'll do a live stream from the carousel. If the wait time is like any longer than like 5 minutes, I probably will skip actually going on the ride. But if it's a walk-on, I guess I'll give it a spin. And look at this. The weather forecast called for thunderstorms all day. They just didn't want you to go to Canada's Wonderland today. They knew they're in cahoots with Canada's Wonderland. They knew that 3 of the big 4 coasters would be down. So Canada's Wonderland called the meteorologists and said, "Listen, you gotta tell everyone it's gonna be thunderstorms, so people don't show up and realize that we're down 3 out of the 4 big rides here." I think that's my new prediction. That's my new prediction. What was the one I didn't speak to? Cowbell? Well, they're still talking to people. So, let's see. So, I forgot to check out what the name of that band was that played. The band that was the bluegrass band that was playing when I first got here was really good. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Oh, there it is. Duke Street Turnaround. Duke Street Turnaround was the name of the bluegrass band. Oh, look at this. So there's like Coors Light. This is a live stream. We're live on YouTube right now. So, what's that? I am a YouTuber. Yes. It's on Jordan's World. You can find it on YouTube. There are many Jordan's Worlds, but if you type in Jordan's World, Canada's Wonderland, you'll find these live streams. So we got some Coors drinks here today?
Yes, today we have Coors Seltzers. These are new, 7%.
Oh, cool.
These ones are old. They're the slush pack. Very, very popular right now.
Wow, okay.
It's like such a great flavor. They're both like less than a gram of sugar and like super like good for you.
That's amazing.
And then obviously Coors Light.
Coors Light.
But yeah, if you want a nice cold one, you just have to go to the passport bar and then bring me your receipt.
Okay, fantastic. It's amazing to see Coors Light 4% and then Coors Seltzer 7%.
Yes, and apparently these are really good. I've tried this one and it's great.
Amazing.
But apparently they're all very good.
Wow, that does sound really refreshing. Fruit punch slushy flavor.
Right? Yeah.
Wow.
Nice cold one. They're like all chilled.
That sounds amazing. And you're going to be here for the whole month?
Yeah, next week it's gonna be Heineken.
Okay, okay.
And then the week after it's Canadian. So
Okay.
It's like we're Molson.
Okay, so it swaps out.
So it's like everything under that.
Gotcha. Cool, awesome. So for this weekend only, it's going to be the Coors.
Yes.
Okay, so.
Coors Light, Coors Seltzer, little Coors moment.
Okay, so you heard it here, people.
You guys heard
You
it
got to
here.
come down.
Tomorrow,
Yeah.
we'll be back.
Awesome. Well, I'm definitely going to try that at some point.
Yes.
That's amazing. Cool. Thank you so much.
Yes, have a good one.
All right, you too. Wow. And look at this. We got some games out here too. There's a little slap and shoot hockey thing going on here. Yes, and I did try the Parmesan, the garlic Parmesan tenders as well, and they were also quite good, I will say. We got a little mini putt here, a little golf situation. Very nice, hole in one. Then we got, oh look, a little game here where you can knock over the cans and win some, what? Bob Ross, my man. Look at that. Wow. Bob Ross. Never thought I would see such a thing. Now I don't know. Maybe, I mean, I'm like normally kind of against the midway games. I'm normally like, do we need midway games here? Feels like a ripoff. But, well, now I'm in a pickle. Now I got to figure out if I'm going to spend money to try and win a Bob Ross plushie. Stay tuned. If you want to find out how that story ends, you're going to have to subscribe to the channel. I'm afraid to say. So here we are, Daredeviler. The train back there, all the way in the back, has not moved an inch since we got here today, unfortunately. Is the pizza 10 times better in Canada's Wonderland? Honestly, I have no idea. I've never tried the pizza here. I just assumed it was just like regular pizza, so I thought, well, no need to try that. But now maybe I might have to. My goodness, it's windy right now. My goodness. So BBQ, or Brew and BBQ, is going on for the rest of the month. However, there are some stands that are only going to be here on certain weekends. So as we just learned, hopefully the audio was decipherable, but if it wasn't, I can kind of repeat what was just said by the Coors Light person. They mentioned that this weekend they'll be doing Coors Light, but it's basically a Molson tent, and the Molson tent will change each weekend. And so this weekend it's Coors Light, next weekend it's going to be, they said Heineken, and then I think they're going to do like the regular Molson stuff after that. But those Coors seltzer slushy things, it sounds amazing. 7%. It sounds really refreshing. So, I don't know, I'm definitely going to try that out. Ryan says it still sucks. Yeah, pizza. Pizza is like, it's like the pizza that you get when you're like in a tough spot. You're in a pinch. You gotta like every other restaurant's closed, and you're like, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I need to get some food. What am I gonna get? The only thing that's open is pizza. And you gotta just settle for it. The food deal. Well, I think here's what I will say about the food deal. So if you're coming for like just a couple days and you want to do just like the day dining pass, I would say it's kind of worth it. The day dining pass gets you these meals in 90-minute increments, I believe, which is not bad. And you got to consider that the meals here, like pretty much every single meal that you get at Canada's Wonderland, is going to run you almost $20. Basically, like the average price is like $20 for a meal here. So the question is, like, if you're planning on getting 2 meals in a day, then like you're already spending more money than I think that the single day dining pass is. And you get a side with that as well. Like the drink plan is different, but with the meal plan you get a side, and the sides generally cost like $6.99. So add all that together, and just 2 meals in the day, I think it is more cost effective to go with the dining plan. Certainly is if you're a season pass holder, but if you're coming for a couple days, I still think it makes more sense to go with the pass because it's expensive. I mean, even the food that's like pizza or Subway, it's not the same prices that you would pay outside of the park. They're park prices. You're paying like $20 for like a 6-inch sub. Oh, SMG, you did mention this Sprite before, the Alpenfury one. I totally forgot about it. Refreshing and sweet tasting. Okay. Well, should I go on the carousel? This is such a funny idea that I would just go on this carousel and continue the live stream from it. It's so funny that I think I might actually do it. It has just started though, so that means I gotta wait out a whole cycle before I get on it. Okay, here's my compromise. I'm gonna walk around a bit because I think it might be too boring to just stand there watching the carousel go around and me getting in line. What I'll do is I'll do a little loop. And also I should probably finish my beer. I've been nursing this thing walking around here. I'll walk over here. And then, yeah, looks like Behemoth's still not running. And then we'll hop on the antique carousel. It's so funny. Yeah, let's station up right here by this nice fountain. Swing of the Century is running today. Windseeker, obviously not. Windseeker goes down when there's like a tiny breeze. Alright, let me just, what we'll do right now, we'll get a nice glimpse of these flowers here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to face this towards myself, see how this weather has treated my hair. It's a little humid too, so it's an interesting blend of wind and humidity. So if you have hair, if you're a human being that has hair, wow, I didn't even plan for this shot. That worked out pretty well. Maybe I'll tilt this more this way. Then your hair might be doing something crazy like mine, but my hair is always a little crazy. So 7% Apollo 7. Purchased here at the Brew and BBQ. I suppose I haven't mentioned how much this costs. This is $13.99. $13.99. Now you might recall on Victoria Day, I had some gripes because they set up the steam whistle tent, and the steam whistle tent was doing this really shifty deal where they had they advertised a pint for $9.99, a refill for $14.99, and then, or no, what was it? A refill for $14.99. I forget exactly, but it was a whole confusing situation where basically what they did was when they said $9.99 for the pint, they meant just the pint glass, not any beer in it, which is wild. Okay, I think the carousel is coming to its end there, so we'll see. Can I take the beer with me on the carousel? I wonder. Probably not. No, I have like no hands. Buy a beer from the lady. Is she still there? Awesome. Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, we shall see. We shall see who is and who isn't here in the coming weeks. Let me turn this around so we can see this glorious antique carousel. This actually will be the first time that I've gone on this ride since the repaint. I mean, I don't know if they did any other refurbishments other than repainting it. But I don't know. I'm not like the biggest, carousel rider. The antique carousel was manufactured in 1928. How about that? We're learning something today, guys. I cannot believe that we're doing this, everybody. I cannot believe it. We're actually going on a ride on the live stream. This is a first for this channel. And I am trying to get through this 7% Apollo 7 as quickly as I can in the event that they're not going to let me take it on the ride with me. Which I assume they won't. And also it'd be difficult for me because obviously I'm holding a camera in one hand and a beer in the other. And I don't want to, fall off the back of one of these horses and die in that way. That'd be like kind of the most embarrassing way to go out. Yeah, 98 years old. It's looking really good, but they did repaint it recently. This is a new paint job. It did look significantly more scary before the paint job. Mark CD in the house. I don't know. I don't know if they hate cameras on the ride. We're going to find out together once I get there. But yeah, the antique carousel used to kind of be one of those things that would be like something out of nightmares. 64 horses and the lead horse is Caesar. Caesar. Chicken Caesar. But does chicken hear her? Does chicken understand her? Does chicken tender? Okay, perfect. Thanks. So you can hold the beer while you're on the ride. Now let's see. I guess I'm gonna hop on a horse. I'm gonna put this right here. I'm not gonna litter, everybody. I'm not gonna litter. I'm just putting that right there because I don't want it to fall out of my pocket while I'm on the ride. Oh my goodness, we are going on a horse. Whoa. Yeehaw, giddy up. All right, everyone. I hope this is as exciting for y'all as it is for me. I am going to go on the Antique Carousel live. We are getting a live ride POV. I really hope this old-timey music is not copyrighted. But this carousel is looking a lot better than it used to. These horses, although actually the one I chose has got a little bit of wear and tear already, unfortunately. Some of his head is peeling off. But I suppose this is what happens, you know? They repaint and then slowly but surely there is wear and tear. So, you know, hard to know what's going to happen to these horses. Another vlogger went to Wonderland, recorded the ride on Behemoth, and got banned from us. Well, there you go. We don't want that to happen. But the thing is that, you see, the reason why they would ban someone for doing that is because it's dangerous, right? Like, we're on a carousel right now. If I drop this camera, the only thing that's going to happen is I'm going to break my camera and potentially the gimbal. But I'm not going to, like, accidentally, you know, drop the camera and it's going to, like, fall 250 feet on top of somebody, right? Yeah, I do have metas as well. I don't have them with me, but I don't know if I can live stream from metas. There's that guy, that dummy who got banned from, where was he? He was at Cedar Point, right? Went on Millennium Force and got banned because he was eating chicken nuggets. Took a video. Someone took a video of him eating chicken nuggets on Millennium Force. Now that's just stupid. If the guy's holding his phone, Ken Dominic, buddy, Ken, my guy, you gotta think about these things. You gotta think about these things. Well, someone kicked my beer can already down there. I'm still gonna go and pick it up later. I'm not for littering in this park. I like to keep this park nice and clean and beautiful. But yeah, you gotta use some common sense sometimes, you know, it's that's all it requires. So it would appear that the team members have seen me with the gimbal on the carousel and they have not said anything to me, so I assume that we're clear for live streaming on this ride. I think its intensity level is low enough that it's not a cause for concern. In fact, the intensity level is so low, we're not even going anywhere. The nugget guy, yeah. He will forever be known. Hopefully he can, you know, make a YouTube channel now of just eating chicken nuggets at McDonald's or wherever he got them from, because he ain't going to be getting into theme parks. I think he got banned from every single Six Flags park for that stunt. Hope it was worth it. I mean, I'm sure he did get a lot of views, and I'm sure he'll continue to get a lot of views, which is the extra unfortunate thing that, you know, sometimes this bad behavior does end up rewarding the people that do it. But that's where we come in as the audience, right? We want to see that stuff on the video, but maybe we should remember that it's benefiting that person who did something stupid. I mean, the chicken nugget thing, was that dangerous enough to, you know, hurt anybody? Like, I think the guy with the camera on Behemoth, it sounds like a more dangerous scenario, because if you drop that on someone, it could quite literally kill them. If you drop a chicken nugget on somebody, it's not going to kill them, but it is going to be not super awesome for the person that I'm just imagining a scenario where someone's like yawning or something and they just happen to look up into the sky and then a chicken nugget like lands in their mouth. The anticipation's killing me, Greg. I'm sitting here and I'm waiting for this thing to go. Oh, okay, I think it's, here we go. They heard our cries. This is exciting, everybody. Here we go. I'm gonna refrain from talking while we do this so that we can all experience the ride as it was meant to be together. So I'll join y'all. No, my beer can's rolling away. No, come back. I'm trying my best not to litter. Oh man, I'm gonna have to search for that thing afterwards. Okay, here we go.
Why do you get all the fun?
It's on ride POV live stream, and you saw it here. So you never know what's going to happen on these live streams. Absolutely unpredictable. So, you know, that's all the more reason to continue to like these videos and hit the bell notification. And really the biggest one, if you haven't done it already, is to subscribe. That was exhilarating. I mean, they say Alpine it off for this horse, and let's get that beer can and let's throw it away because we ain't littering over here. There it is down there. It's rolled a significant amount of distance away. We're gonna get it. And look at this. This is a comfy seat. I should have got this one. All right. You already are. It's a live stream. Have a good one. Got the can. There's the garbage. I mean, I really should be recycling this, but there's only a garbage can here, so better than on the floor. Wow, that was crazy, everybody. Move the fence. Move the fence. All right. So that's why you want to watch the live streams. You don't know what's going to happen. You do not. I did not know that was going to happen. I'm the one doing the live stream and I didn't know. Yeah, the Nugget Man. Hope it was worth it, Nugget Man. Hope it was worth it. I certainly would not want to get banned from every Six Flags park over a chicken nugget. Okay, let's, what we're going to do, this is, you know, it's another thing that's absolutely wild with today's live stream is that I have completely lost track of time. I've completely lost track of time. For all y'all watching, I mean, you know the drill. It's normally an hour or maybe some change over that. I mean, we're at an hour and 42 minutes now. It's pretty crazy. Time flies when you're having fun. Move the fence. Move the fence. For the love of all that is holy, and move the fence. Please. We gotta move the fence, guys. It's the objective for the summer. It's an axolotl summer, and we gotta get that fence out of here. If you don't do it for me, do it for the axolotls. If there's one thing I know about axolotls, they hate fences. Unnecessary fences. Longest live stream of the season. This might be the longest live stream that I've ever done, if I'm being honest. Move the fence. Move the fence. Okay, we are coming back into our Brew and BBQ. I'm gonna see if there's a seat available. See if there's a spot, maybe with some shade. It's been on and off shade today. It's not a bad day, not a bad day. The wind is a bit much. The fact that the rides are closed down is absolutely horrible. And here's that Bob Ross. Whoa, okay, look at this. And there's actually, I didn't notice this last time, there are two, I do want to play, but I don't know. I feel like I always lose, but I'm very intrigued. I'm very captured by it.
4 to 5 cans down to get a small one, or all 6 to get a big prize.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
You have one for $5 or 3 for $10.
3 for $10 or 1 for $5. I'm gonna have to think about that, okay. But I'm very curious.
Have a great
Yeah. Thank you. You too. Bob Ross, my man. How much for beer? I can tell you exactly how much for beer. We're gonna go over to the ticket booth. So this is how it works. So there is these various tents, and they're all from different breweries, and they're all advertising their beers, and you can get different beers from them. And what you gotta do is you gotta go over to here is the ticket booth. Yeah. And here's the ticket booth. And you go here and you can buy, there's a couple options. So you can get the beverage with the 5-ounce mug, which honestly is tiny. It's actually smaller than that picture even on there, for $7.99. Or you get a canned beverage for $13.99, or the beverage flight for $29.99. If you go here and you pay $13.99, that basically gets you any beer that's in any of these stands. So it's not too bad of a price. And it is a great atmosphere. This is the Duke Street Turnaround is the name of the band. Bluegrass, and it is awesome. It sounds phenomenal. And here's the menu. There is like nobody in the lineup right now. For those that know that joined this live stream an hour and 45 minutes ago, I started off in the line here. The line was about here. You pay right there, and then you wait for the food as you go along. I got the smoked beef brisket flatbread. It took like 15 minutes to make, and it was a little longer than I wanted, but it was delicious. It was really, really good. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. Let's try one more beer and then we'll wrap this up. Since I'm here, should I try that Coors slushy? Well, I think the Coors slushy. What should I try? Who said they were only here this weekend? Bellwoods. Bellwoods was only here this weekend. Jerry, I could not agree more. It is. It's Jordan's World. Yeah. I could not agree more, Jerry. The price of beer is outrageous when you compare it to. Can I grab another beer? Can, please.
Yeah, and it's just 45.
100%.
Let me just say one can.
One can?
How was your day so far?
Sorry?
How was your day so far?
Really good, really good. Can't complain. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. The weather ended up being really good, right?
It was raining in the morning. I was scared of working the festival.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, luckily it worked out.
I really question on the system because I don't have the system.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, all good.
There's just something wrong with the system. They're trying to fix
How you doing, man?
Doing great. Thank you.
Love this music, so good. Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. All right, we're back in business, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to do one of those ones that was only available. I'm going right through the thing. Oh my. Running right through the slap shot zone. Here we go. I said I'd be back, and I'm going to try it. I said I'd be back, and here I am. All right, I'm going to do the West Coast IPA.
West Coast, and that's a whole can.
Yes, please, yeah. Awesome. That's for you. Wonderful. Thank you so much.
Have a good one.
Yes, you as well.
Cheers.
Let's see. Actually, I'll have a sip right here. Let's see. It's amazing.
It's good,
It's
right?
fantastic.
Nice piney,
It's
tangerine.
it's smooth. Yeah, it's got that little bit of yeah. Wow.
It's a real like old style IPA type of.
Totally. That's fantastic. Well, there you go. Yeah, check this out. Bellwoods Brewery, West of the Moon IPA. So good. So good. Have a good one, man. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, so we are looking at West of the Moon. This is a West Coast IPA, 6.5%. Tastes great. Tastes great. Can't recommend that enough. So Bellwoods, they're only here for this weekend. So if you do want to get some of their brews, you got to come either today or tomorrow. But most of the others are going to be here for the whole month. Oh, thanks, Greg. You trust my choice of beer. And thank you, Joanne, for your food recommendations and for watching and for everything. This is a good live stream. All right, let's have our brew. If you got a beer at home, crack it open right now. Let's listen to some bluegrass music. Let's enjoy this Saturday. It was otherwise supposed to be thunderstorms, rainy, and generally miserable. Turns out it's absolutely beautiful, and it is a great day. I'm having a good time out here. I hope you're all having a good time watching and having a great Saturday in general. Great weekend in general. The food, Jerry, is going to be right here. This is the food options. You got the sesame glazed BBQ smoked pork rib, $11.49. spiced and wood-fired chicken thigh for $11.49. Smoked bread brisket, smoked beef brisket flatbread, $12.99. That's what I had at the start of this live stream. And you can also get the cheese flatbread as a sort of substitute if you don't like meat. And then there's the smoked salmon candy, and there's the summer peach cobbler vanilla ice cream. Now, all of these ones, with the exception of the summer peach cobbler, will be included with the meal plan. Sipping on a moose head, yes. Right on, Jerry. Moose head is a good one. I like moose head. Cheers to you, Jerry.
Return to that old cabin home with the side. I've been longing for days gone by. When I die, I want you to spare me on the soul mountainside. Make my resting place upon a hill so high. Oh, I love those hills above Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I do roam. When I die, I want you to spare me on the mountain. Far away in my blues cabin home.
Let me see if I can angle this so we can get a bit of Alpine Fury at the same time. Oh yeah, okay, maybe there. Got this pole in front of us, unfortunately, but it's not bad. We got a little bit of the band and the ride.
Oh, I love those hills above Virginia. From those Blue Ridge hills I do roam. When I die, won't you bury me on the mountain? Far away in my blues cabin home.
These guys are great. Oh, Greg, thanks so much. I appreciate that, dude. I appreciate that. Cheers. Cheers to you, Greg. My guy, Greg and the Hizzy getting busy in the super chat. Appreciate it, my man. Cheers to you.
Here's an old gospel tune here for you. This one's called Cry Holy Till the Lord.
These guys are great. This is the perfect soundtrack to a Brew and BBQ. The music fits the vibe perfectly. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. And look at this. We got a shaded seat opening up. Perfect. It is a little hot in the sun. These guys harmonizing with each other. Woo! Alpen Fury. Now, honestly, for those that maybe have not been here throughout the whole live stream, there are a lot of ride closures today. There, Behemoth, Yukon Striker, and Leviathan are all down. The only big roller coaster open is Alpen Fury. But I gotta tell you, for the vibes, today is phenomenal. For the rides, not so much. Man, these guys are good. Phenomenal.
That's Mr. John Kerwin there with the Crying Hole.
Relatively not populated in the seating area right now. I guess people are running around looking for rides to go on, but this is where it's at right now because a lot of the rides are closed, so it's purely a vibe day today.
This one's called
Come down here, get your food, get your beer, and also, yeah, I was going to say, Jerry, before, yes, the prices of beer is very expensive around these parts, but you have to remember that you are in a theme park, and yeah, it always goes through my head that I'm like, I'm paying about the same price that I would pay for like a 6-pack of tall cans for the price of like one tall can. Gotta respect the upright bass. So good. Sounds so good. And it's like, it's an instrument that's based on intuition because you don't got frets, you just gotta feel out what the note is. take any requests. I think they're doing their own thing. Wow, these guys are great. This band is called
John Curran there with the Cumberland Gap.
This band is called Duke Street Turnaround. Duke Street Turnaround, everybody. Check them out. Wow. These guys rock. Okay, that is incredible. Here we are at the Brew and BBQ Festival, and it has been over 2 hours since we started this live stream. This is a day. This is a monumental day for the Jordan's World live streams. We have gone 2 hours today. This is the longest live stream to date, and we have also done a live ride POV on the live stream. So this is wild, and it is a perfect reason why you should expect the unexpected when you tune into these live streams, and why you should keep tuning into these live streams. So, on that note, we are going to we're gonna cap this live stream here. I have my beer, my West Coast IPA. They were shredding hard. Thank you to everyone that has joined in and watched today. Those that have contributed in the chat. Greg, Jerry, the other Greg, SMG, Ryan, Gaskin, everybody out there. I hope you have a great day. I hope your day is as good as mine. It's supposed to be thunderstorms all day. It ended up being bright blue skies. It's a little windy. There's a little bouts of humidity, but it has been a great day. So yes, thank you so much. And for all y'all that are out there that have maybe not yet subscribed to this channel, it's your first time watching, we're going to be doing lots of live streams. Summer has just begun. Summer hasn't even officially begun yet. So there is a lot of stuff ahead, a lot more festivals, a lot more events that we're going to be doing live streams at. Just our regular live streams throughout the week. Update videos, history videos, food reviews, all sorts of stuff. Too much to mention right now. The best way to get all this stuff is just to click Yeah, seriously, I don't know what's going on here, but I'm the wild man. I'm turned into a caveman here. The summer's just begun. So to all y'all that are just tuning in for the first time, remember to subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, because we're just getting started. Things are good. It's going to be a great axolotl summer. And to all y'all, thanks for watching.